Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, come thy kingdom, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts, as we forgive our debtors, and lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil, for thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory forever. Amen. Who is Jesus? Who is Jesus? Jesus is nothing more and nothing less than the exact expression of the wonderful form of the God that we cannot see. Jesus is the Son that you and I could never be. Jesus is the bread of life baked in the fire of God's mercy. Jesus, he is the unshakable root of all broken life. Jesus is the gateway to God's paradise in the world that is closed by sin. I wanted to define it, I wanted to describe it, but it's impossible to do that. Do you know why? Because I have nothing that I can compare it to. I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me. Do you know who is saying this? Jesus is saying, I am the only way. I want you to engrave this word. Only one, there is no other. Jesus is enough. Who is Jesus? The fragrant sacrifice that took away the stench of my sin. Who is Jesus, life in its most perfect and sublimest form? Who is Jesus? He is the expression of a love that cannot be described but can be experienced. I wanted to define it, I wanted to describe it, but I can't do it. That's because I have nothing that I can compare him to. Who is Jesus? The fragrance of the heavenly perfume that makes our life pleasurable. Who is Jesus? He is the lamb that represents the weak and the lion that represents the sky. It's the song of peace in the midst of life's storms. It's the silence of love that heals while the world sounds the siren of hate that kills. It's the hope that doesn't shut up and the faith that never dies. The more you get closer to Jesus, the closer you get to Christ, you will see what your real size is. I wanted to describe it, but I can't. You're crazy wanting a lot of things that in heaven are garbage. Do you know why? Because sometimes you and I forget who Jesus is.